Welcome to lesson 3 on how to become a successful online fitness coach. If you missed lesson 1 and 2, where I teach you how to find your niche and set up your social media profile, you can check them out here. In this video, we're gonna go over the apps and the websites that you need to set up your offer for your online fitness coaching program, as well as their importance and what their use is. First things first, most of you dorks are sending out PDF workout programs to your clients, and that's the wrong way to do business. Why would somebody pay you $1,000 for a 16-week program when they could literally go to ChatGPT for the information that you're providing in a PDF? This isn't 1955 anymore. PDFs are no longer valid. You need to be using the latest apps so you can deliver the highest level of service possible so that when people pay you a premium price, they feel like they're getting a premium service. The first one is Typeform. Now you're gonna use your Typeform to collect client applications for your online coaching program. If you missed what questions to put in your Typeform, check out this video here. Now the purpose of this Typeform is this is going to live in your bio to capture leads when they come to your page and they're interested in your offer. That's purpose number 1. Purpose number 2 for Typeform is when we run a free 14-day challenge to collect leads and get testimonials, we will use the Typeform to collect those leads as well. The reason we collect those Typeforms is not only does it give us data for the 14-day challenge, but it also gives us leads to follow up with in the future. The next app that you are going to use is Google Forms. Now, Google Forms is going to be used for all of your weekly check-ins. These are going to be sent out every week to your clients to collect data on how their progress is coming. You'll send them a check-in form, they'll send you a response, and then to respond to their check-in, you're going to send them a video. I'd recommend using Loom. We'll talk about that in a second. To set Google Forms up, open up your Gmail, tap the drop-down menu, and select Forms. Create a blank form and simply add the questions one by one. You can choose whether or not you want a multiple choice answer, a short answer, a long answer, etc. Here are some of the key questions that you're gonna want on your weekly check-ins that you send to your clients. Name, date, is there anything you want to bring up right away? What's a win from this past week? Last week's weight, this week and last week waist measurements. Females, is it that time of the month for you? Is there anything else that you're struggling with? Is there anything that I can do as your coach to serve you better? Now, when you send these out to your clients and they give you a response, you're going to use loom.com to create a screen recording reading over their check-in response. As you're reading over their check-in response, you're gonna go over a main win that they had. You're gonna talk about their biggest struggle, and you're gonna give them some homework for the week. I'd recommend when you're coaching your clients, giving them one piece of homework per week. Any more than that, they're gonna get overwhelmed and they're not gonna implement. Now, obviously, you're gonna need a way for your clients to pay you. So I'd recommend setting up a PayPal account as well as a Stripe account. The reason I'd recommend both of those things is sometimes when you send somebody a Stripe link, it doesn't work. So you wanna have PayPal as a background. Both of these services make it extremely easy for you to set up single-time invoices or recurring monthly payments. That way you don't have to track clients down for Venmo payments or e-transfers if you're in Canada. Next, we have Calendly. Calendly is the app that you are going to use to book all of your sales calls. The best part about Calendly is it actually syncs to people's time zones. So let's say you set your availability in Calendly from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. in PST, and you send the calendar to somebody that's in Mountain Standard Time, it's gonna show 10 p.m. to 6 p.m. on their time. So the best part is when you send a calendar, it automatically syncs to their time zone and it shows availability in the time zone that they are. And not only that, when they book in for a call, it's gonna send them an email reminder automatically, it's gonna send them a calendar invite, and it also sends you a calendar invite. So it makes it really hard to actually miss the meeting. Now next, you're gonna need some sort of platform to run your workouts on. In my opinion, the best one on the market right now is Trainerize. I'm not personally affiliated with them, and honestly, their customer service isn't the best. However, the app is really good. They've done a really great job developing their platform. In Trainerize, the best part is that you don't have to upload your own workouts or your own videos. They have a library of videos for you to choose from. This is what I'd recommend doing to get started. Like obviously at some point when you have 30, 40 clients, you can go in and film a bunch of workout videos, but the worst mistake that you can make is thinking like, oh, I need to film all my videos first before I get any clients, which is basically an excuse to procrastinate and never take any action. Whereas I would rather you build a program in Trainerize, sell the program in Trainerize, sell 10 programs in Trainerize, make $5,000, then say, okay, cool, maybe I wanna build something out that's actually filmed by me for my clients. But first, sell, then build. Not only is Trainerize really easy to use for you, it's also really easy to use for the clients. It has habit trackers, tracks their workouts, sends them a notification if they miss a workout, and sends you a notification. It has in-app messaging, you can send voice notes and videos. It is a really useful tool, and I'd highly recommend that you use it. And the best part is if you have a little bit of extra capital to invest, you can actually brand it as your own app. So that when your client downloads it from the App Store, they're not downloading Trainerize, they're downloading Juicy Bodies Fit. Now last thing, you're gonna need a website to deliver your meal plans from. There's two different options. Option number 1, if you're a macro freak like me, you can use MyFitnessPal. What I used to do is I would build all the meal plans in MyFitnessPal, then I would send them to my clients with the macros and the recipe breakdowns. And the best part about that is MyFitnessPal actually links to Trainerize, which means that as your clients are tracking their workouts and their meals, you'll be able to see all of it. So if homeboy's eating McDonald's and he's logging in as MyFitnessPal, you can be like, yo, motherfucker, I see your food. Option number 2 is meal plans. Now, if you're gonna do meal plans, I'd recommend Trainerize. Trainerize actually has an in-house app that's built in to do nutrition, and it's pretty decent. It's developed pretty nicely over the years. I used to recommend Evolution Nutrition, which still is a good option, but because Trainerize actually has it built into the app, I think it's more user-friendly for the customer because then they only have to download one app instead of 2. Now, with these 7 websites, you are set up to deliver an absolutely amazing offer to your online coaching clients. So let's quickly recap. Typeform for your coaching applications, Google Forms for weekly check-ins, Looms to respond to their check-ins, PayPal and Stripe for payments, Calendly for booking your sales calls, Trainerize for creating workout programs, and Evolution Nutrition / MyFitnessPal / Trainerize for your meal plans. Now that you have everything to set up your offer, let's talk about what your offer actually looks like. When you first get started, you're gonna be selling a 12-week program for $999 or $350 per month. The way that this 12-week program is gonna be structured is training, nutrition, and accountability. Let's break down each one. We'll start with training. You're gonna sell 4-week training blocks to your clients, and you're gonna let them know that every 4 weeks, you're going to update their workout program. Then for nutrition, you're gonna sell weekly meal plans or macro updates. I'd recommend starting everybody out on meal plans because most people don't have the intelligence to do macros on their own. If they did, they wouldn't need a coach. So give them meal plans, and then throughout their program, you wanna slowly teach the macros. Update it every week based on what they need for their body. And lastly, for the accountability, there's 3 forms of accountability. Number 1 is the daily messaging on Trainerize, just to check in and make sure they're doing their workouts. Number 2 is the weekly check-ins where you're gonna send them a form and they have to respond. And number 3 is your community. Now you wanna build your community with either Facebook or within the Trainerize app itself. That way, when people sign up to your coaching program, they get to meet all of your other clients and they get to interact with each other. Now, what I want you to do is go download and play around with all of these apps. Now, I understand that we covered a lot, and my intention is to give you all the sauce so that you understand how to build an online business. If you're watching these videos and you would actually like some help with these apps, you want some tutorials of how to use them, and you want a step-by-step plan for setting up your offer with more than a quick summary like I'm doing in this video, tap the button below to book in for a call with me and my team so we can help you build your online coaching business. We'll talk about your number 1 struggle, your number 1 goal, and I'll help you come up with a game plan for your goals. Now that we've wrapped up this lesson, next, we're gonna talk about how to post on social media so that you can get inbound leads. And again, if this video is valuable, make sure you like, you comment, and you subscribe, and you check out all the videos on this series. My goal is to help you build a successful online coaching business. I'll see you in the next one.